We're just thankful to be out here without masks and that we had an off season to prepare in the weight room and all summer. It's been a huge difference. Kids have worked really, really hard. We've had, great dedication this off season. So yeah, we got a lot of starters back, a lot of experience. So I would say like excitement. Like that's probably the feeling of camp right now.
I think we're looking really good. The chemistry is amazing this year. We all get along very well, and it's really nice to see. So we keep working together, we keep putting everything we can, and we'll be pretty good.
Go! Go!
We have 8 starters back on offense. All of our skill players pretty much, except for one guy. So we feel really good about that. We have 3 starters back on the offensive line. Last year we had none. So, right off the bat, that's a huge difference. And then defensively, we have 3 defensive linemen back. Last year we had none, so a lot more experience there. I think we're a lot bigger, a lot stronger than we were last year. And then I think we also have some really good speed on defense. I think we're really fast. Yeah, I mean, I think the strength of our team is probably our skill positions, but we are very solid in the lines this year, which we struggled at that last year with how young we were.
Definitely our offensive skill. We're just so mature, and we've been on this team forever. Me and Maddox Altamirano have been on this team for 3 years. It's our 3rd year. So we're really trying to lead the receivers, and then we have Trey Harris, of course. He's leading the whole offensive line and the running backs, and then our great leader, Ryan Schuster, is putting us all together.
When you have a quarterback like Ryan Schuster, who's a Division I player, he's got to lead the engine, right? So he's the leader of the offense. He's got the keys to the car. He's got to drive us. Trey Harris is a phenomenal football player. He's All-State as a junior last year. First kid I've ever had lead a team in rushing and receiving the same year. So we're expecting, obviously, him to be really, really productive. We have 2 3-year starters at wideout, and Maddox Altamirano and Zach Ernat. And then, like I said, we got three big guys up front coming back. Griffin Block, who's a senior. We got Zach Allison, who was our best offensive lineman last year. And then we have a sophomore who played as a freshman, Devontae Love, who's going to be special.
We got some great skill guys, and we've got 3 offensive linemen returning as well. And we've got all of our defensive linemen returning. So we're going to have some big, strong guys up front. And, we've got a Division I quarterback, Division I running back, and some great receivers in that. So we're going to have some good guys this year.
Defensively, Aaron Mitchell's been lights out all camp. Cameron Frazier is a junior. He's starting at middle linebacker. He's been awesome all camp. And then we have a really, really good group of corners. We have 4 corners we feel that can play. We got Jeremiah Mason's a senior. We've got Ricky Mosley, who's a senior. We've got Deshaun Starks, who's a senior. And then we've got Winter Mulamai, who's a junior. And we feel good about all those kids. So we feel like our depth is much better than last year. I think if you talk to any of the Mac Red head coaches, we will all admit to you that any of the 6 teams can win the conference. The games were that close last year, and looking at who has what coming back, I expect the exact same thing. Every single week is going to be a close, tough game. We lost 4 games last year, and all of them came down to the last possession of the game. Like the margin for error is really, really small.
I think it's good to get challenges every single week. We play in the MAC Red for a reason. We want to play the best in our division and around here. And week 1 CC is also a really good game for us, so we're all excited about it.
If you look at our record, over the last 8 years, we've been pretty consistent. We've been a good football team. So it's, last year we'd like to think we're chalking that up to last year. And, that, like you said, there are no excuses this year. We can't blame it on COVID. We can't blame it on not having an off season. Can't blame it on anything except ourselves. So we got to go out, we got to have a chip on our shoulder, and prove that last year was a fluke, and that's not what we're about. I think we're 36-7 in the last 4 years. So we're not a one-hit wonder. We're here to stay, and our kids are excited and ready to get after it.
Here's Chippewa Valley's schedule. They open up against Detroit Catholic Central on the campus of Wayne State University on August 26th. They then play the next 2 at home versus Utica Ford on September 2nd and Eisenhower to start league play on September 10th. 2 then on the road against Dakota on September 17th and Romeo on September 24th. Stevenson at home, followed by another road game to close out Mac Red play against Grosse Pointe South on October 8th. Crossover with Utica on the 15th of October, and they close out the regular season with a game at Oxford on October 22nd.